Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Ozzy Osbourne has announced the See You on the Other Side version 2.0 LP box set. So that's kind of interesting here because See You on the Other Side version 1, the original, came out in 2019. There are a few changes between both box sets I want to get into in this video here, as well as everything you need to know about the upcoming reissue of this box set. So let's dive in. First, let's talk the contents of this reissue here, the version 2 of the See You on the Other Side box set, which is the complete vinyl works of Ozzy's original solo material in a limited edition numbered black vinyl set. There will be 2,000 copies made available and will feature a total of 18 albums, including the Rarities compilation album Flippin' the B-Side, as well as the most recent releases Ordinary Man and Patient Number 9. This super deluxe box set also features 10 brand new full-size posters of vintage photos, a gold bat vinyl slip mat, and an individually numbered certificate of authenticity personalized by Ozzy Osbourne himself. But for a second, let's go back to 2019 for See You on the Other Side, the original box set, before it got reissued here in 2024. So, what was included in the 2019 original version? You had 16 albums on 24 unique hand-pressed splatter LP vinyl. Most of the albums were previously unreleased and out of print on vinyl at that time, including the compilation Flippin' the B-Side. You had a flexi disc featuring a never-before-released demo of See You on the Other Side, an individually numbered certificate of authenticity personally signed by Ozzy, 10 24 by 34 inch full-size posters with vintage photos. So, comparing these two, the original and the reissue now, the version 2 that's coming out, I just wonder, what would make you want to buy the reissue when you were getting pretty much everything that you're getting on this reissue in the 2019 version, and for less, including some other stuff that's not being carried over and included in this new version 2 one. So that's just what I'm wondering here. It seems to me like the 2019 version is actually stronger. To elaborate on that a little bit, this new box set is going for $600 on Ozzy's website, which begs the question for me, which is, who would pay $600 for a reissue of a box set that came out 5 years ago? This is a lesser version of that box set from 5 years ago at that. No colored vinyl this time, which is a bummer for vinyl collectors, and this is all just LP stuff, so, if you're a vinyl collector in the vinyl community, this is not as cool, as the 2019 ones. No flexi disc this time either. The only addition to this updated version are 2 new albums, that being Ordinary Man and Patient Number 9, which I think are really, 2 really good albums, although a lot of Ozzy fans seem to dislike his more recent stuff because it all sounds the same. I don't mind that, but it's definitely not an incentive to buy this for $600. The first run had all-colored wax vinyl and was $100 less. I guess if you do the math, this new version is about $22, per LP or so, but chances are most Ozzy fans already have these albums on LP and or CD already. And what is so elusive this time around that 2,000 copies, that's all, need to be made here? I'm not trying to dump all over it, it is kind of cool, but at the same time, I'm just asking questions. I probably sound like a broken record, but I'm going to keep saying it. This feels like another overpriced cash grab box set. It's way expensive and reissued here, and they'll probably end up reissuing every album here individually if you wait long enough anyway. Sharon's always looking to make a quick buck off of Ozzy's name, so she can get another facelift. And so for me, I just find this new reissue to be pretty unnecessary and lacking, I think, compared to the 2019 version in many departments, including aesthetically. Again, if you're a vinyl collector, you get it. You want that splattered vinyl, that different colored vinyl, and this one is just all black, and so it's not as interesting, but also, with the inclusion of Ordinary Man and Patient Number 9, it makes now for, you have 2 new albums included. But I'm starting to see a dangerous trend here in 2 departments. Number one, just to continue what I was saying here, just because 2 new albums came out does not mean that you should go ahead and reissue an entire, complete works compilation, box set for $100 more just 5 years later. Let's not get into that habit. And also, this trend that I've seen it with Motley Crue now with, they released the 30th anniversary reissue of Dr. Feelgood and the 35th anniversary of Dr. Feelgood. Every 5 years, we're just reissuing box sets now. That doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. And so, again, like I said, it feels like a cash grab. And for me personally, if I had a choice between the 2019 version, which is a little bit cheaper, still expensive, but a little cheaper, and the new version, I'm going with the 2019 version. Even though I love Patient Number 9 and Ordinary Man, it's not worth that extra $100 when, the 2019 version has the flexi disc, and it also has, more interesting, different color vinyl, things of that nature. The packaging is better. So aesthetically, it's a lot nicer. And so with this new reissue here, not wild about it, to be honest. honest. I think, the idea is cool, but in execution, I think the 2019 version was much better. So that wraps up this video here. Wanted to share everything you need to know about the new upcoming reissue of See You on the Other Side. This is going to be version 2 by Ozzy Osbourne, the 27 LP box set. A lot included here. Just wanted to share my thoughts on it as well, comparing it to the 2019 version, and this, coming out for $600. Is it, worth it for that price? Just wanted to share my thoughts here briefly in this video today. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below. We are getting so close to 3,000 subs here on YouTube, less than 10 subscribers away, so if you have not subbed yet to the channel, please do so. It is greatly appreciated. Be sure to turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss a new upload, and let me know down in the comment section below, are you interested in buying this new reissue of the See You on the Other Side box set by Ozzy Osbourne, or would you prefer to buy the 2019 version? Did you buy the 2019 version? Do you think it's better? Maybe you don't want to buy any of it, which is totally understandable. Me personally, not a fan of, buying these reissue box sets, and I'm not a big box set guy to begin with. That has something really cool and eye-catching, and for me, like I said, if you have those albums already, and this is only coming out on LP, so if you're part of the, the vinyl community, you already have those albums on LP, chances are. So it's really not something that I think is worthwhile to me, but I definitely want to hear from you, so please let me know all that good stuff down in the comments. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.